Hello everybody and welcome to the OANDA Midweek Forex Market Update for the 23rd of July. My name's Simon Clarke from Trade with Precision and I'll be discussing a few markets that are of key interest right now. Now before I take a look at the markets, I just want to tell you about the advanced lessons that we're running throughout the remainder of this week here at OANDA. So we've got three advanced lesson webinars. The first is avoiding false breakouts, and as the name suggests, we look at the techniques that we use to identify flat level breakouts, which ones we're prepared to look at further for trading opportunities, and which ones that are just not strong enough for us to consider trading. We look at the next webinar, which is risk management, a key component of your trading plan. Now in this webinar we look at common sources of trading risk, and some well-known symptoms that should make you reevaluate your approach. So we look at techniques to reduce, avoid and transfer risk when you come across them. The last one is Fibonacci retracements and clusters. Now this is a very good webinar for understanding how to use Fibonacci to look for Fibonacci retracements to anticipate turning points within the markets. It also can help you to gauge the strength of price support and resistance areas through cluster analysis. So let's take a look at the markets now and move on. First of all, I want to do a quick update on the markets that I discussed on Monday. So the first one here is CAD Yen, and what I was talking about with CAD Yen was whether this 94 level, big strong level here on 94, whether this was going to hold or whether the market was going to come down and test 94. Well, the actual fact the market came down, it's tested 94, and now we're starting to get a bit of a turnaround on these lower time frames. So you can see a bounce off 94, big strong level that is historical level there. And if I just zoom into this, you can start to see here we've had now the construction here of a new uptrend in price, and we've now got a flat level that price. So we actually had like a breakout level here on the 4-hour chart where price is now broken about above this level in the context of this lower time frame trend. So we've got nice strong momentum here in the indicators too. So CAD Yen just looking for lower time frame opportunities more towards the long side. So let's take a quick look at a euro dollar, which I spoke about on Monday as well. Now euro dollar, I was talking about the let me just zoom out of this slightly. I was talking about the 135.50 level and the 135.100 level here. In fact, what's happened is the market came down, it tested 135, it's now moved straight back up to 135.50, tested 135.50, and now it's sold off pretty hard, and it's just broken straight through 135.100. So because we're quite overextended from the averages here, what I'm looking for is a bit of a pullback. But possibly a pullback to 135 area would be rather nice. And if we just sort of come down to the lower time frames here, like the 4-hour chart, we can start to see that we've got nice context of trend here, nice momentum to the downside as indicated by our indicators, and we're starting to get a bit of a pullback at the moment. So 135.100 at the moment happens to cluster nicely within the sell zone there of the one of the techniques that we use for our trading strategies. Okay, so let's take a look at the next market here, which I'm keeping an eye on, which is the US dollar against the Swiss franc. So just taking a look here on the daily chart, we can see there's two key levels really on this market. If I zoom out, if I zoom right the way out, you can see how many times these levels have been tested. So 9,000, 8,900 are the big levels. Markets now in an uptrend, so we can see now it's had a turnaround in trend to the uptrend, and we've had a big powerful move, a break through 9,000. So with a big powerful move like this, what I start to look for is opportunities as where price may retrace back to. Now knowing that 9,000 is a historical level that's been there for years, happens to cluster quite nicely in there in the sell zone. The market started to retrace now. I mean, it would just be a nice area if the market sort of retraced back to this area for potentially find a bit of support there. So few markets, few opportunities and areas that I'm keeping a close eye on today. Hope you find it useful, and look forward to seeing you on those webinars. Bye for now.